Hello you guys, welcome back. So some of you guys commented and told me on my Instagram stories and Snapchat that you guys were interested in story times, and I said I would tell you guys story times if you guys were interested. And to start the story time video, I'm gonna tell you guys about Barbara. But she sounded like a Barbara. So I'm just kidding. I'm just being Mamona. Her name, I don't know what her name was, but we're just gonna call her Barbara. Like, you know, Barbara. And let me tell you guys about Barbara. I picked Barbara up, and actually I couldn't pick Barbara up because, you know, for whatever reason, Uber wasn't giving me the right address. It was telling me that I was there, but she was basically one street over. So this lady was texting me like crazy, like, where are you? I don't see you, because I texted her like I have arrived, and she wasn't coming out. And she was acting crazy at the wrong house. And I said, you know, I was looking at the address that I had in the phone what Uber gave me, and I was looking at her at the door that I thought was her house, and that was the address. And she was like, no, you got the wrong address, blah 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 blah. Over. So, you know, Barbara's like texting me as I'm on my way there, like, are you coming? And I'm like, I didn't even reply to her. I was like, I'm coming, so why do I need to text her back? So, you know, I'm like, oh crap, like, Uber does mess up like that, you know, it's a man-made app, so it messes up. It messes up a lot of the times. A lot of the times they do glitch in both of the apps. So I guess there must have been a glitch or something that day. So I get to Barbara, and Barbara's like, you know, she's ready. Like, Barbara's ready to give it to me. And she's like, oh, I don't understand, blah, 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 blah. Like, a whole attitude. And I look back like, you got the right one, honey. You got the right one. I said, that's not what we're going to do. If you're going to get in my car, you know, you're going to be respectful. Because we were going to get more passengers, because it was an Uber Express shared or an Uber something. There's the shared, and then there's the other one where you share your ride. Alright, let me just put it this way. Uber X means that you get your ride by yourself. That means you are willing to pay the $3, $4, whatever extra dollars so that you don't have to share your ride. So that's Uber X. And then there's, I believe, Uber shared. That's, or there's a name for it. I'm gonna find out. There's Uber, like the second one is like Uber something. Oh, Pool. It's called Pool. Alright, so let me get that straight. Uber X means you don't share your ride. It means you're willing to pay the extra dollar so that you don't pay your ride, so that you don't share your ride. And then Uber Pool means that there might be people going that way that you guys are gonna pick up. And for that one, I believe you can get picked up like at your doorstep and dropped off like wherever you're going. Now there's Uber Express Pool. That one you get picked up basically in corners, like in an intersection, basically, like two streets intersection where they meet. So those, like, Uber X pays the most, Uber Pool pays less, and then Uber Express Pools pays even less. So yes, I do like the Uber X's most of the time, and the pools, yes, because sometimes it's like 4 people that you're picking up, so by the time that you're done dropping them off, you're like 30-40 bucks in. So I like that. So yeah, so Miss Barbara had picked like the express pool, meaning, you know, she knew good and well that we were gonna pick more people up, and she knew good and well that she was gonna drop off basically in a corner, not at the doorstep of wherever she was going. So Miss Barbara, you know, coming in, she was ready to give me hell. And I was like, honey, like, you got the right one. If you're gonna come in my car, she was like, oh no, like, don't do that, I have to get to work. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, in other words, don't fuck with me and I won't fuck with you, whatever. Then the Uber app is telling me to like make a right, whatever. Then the Uber app is telling me to like make a right, and she was like, this way. I don't even work this way. I said, ma'am, did you not get the notification? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna pick somebody up. And then she's like, Uber, like she starts complaining, like Uber said I would be at work by like 10. So basically, Miss Baba, was ready to give me help, but when she saw that she had the right one, como que se calmó, like she chilled a little bit. She was ready to give it to me, but when she saw that I put an alto right then and there, like, oh, I will cancel this trip on the spot. Do not try me. And she was just like, oh, no, 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 like, como que le bajó dos rayitas a su rollo. And then she's like, Uber, like, she starts complaining, like, Uber said I would be at work by like 10:30 or whatever time it was. And I said, ma'am, I also be mindful that whenever you're in a rush, choose the Uber X. Maybe you're gonna pay a few more dollars, but you don't have to share your ride, and it will guarantee you that you will be to work or wherever you need to be at on time. So she was like, but you guys said, I said, yeah, but that's what happens when you choose Pool or Pool Express. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it on time. So just to be on the safe side, next time pay the couple extra dollars that they're asking for, and you won't have to share your ride, and you won't have to deal with this. So Miss Barbara's like the whole ride, typical viejitas, typical oldies, like just over there huffing and puffing, and I'm just like over it. The guy that was sharing the ride with her just put his headphones in because he was over it. And then we're gonna drop her off, and she's like, oh no, honey, this Uber will tell you exactly where to drop them off, like the corner of this and this, boom, right there, you drop them off. It'll say on the right to whatever corner. Okay, so I'm like, okay, ma'am. I was like, have a nice day. And she was like, oh no, honey, I don't work here, I work all the way back there. Well, another thing about that is that when you choose the Uber Pool or Pool Express, you're most likely gonna have to walk, because it's just convenient that somebody is going that way. Reason why they charge you less. So she's like, oh no, honey, it's telling you to drop me off here. I said, yes, it is. And she was like, oh no, honey, like I said, well, I don't know what to tell you, like next time I have to turn this way, so I can't take you all the way over there. And she was just like, huffing and puffing. So before she could give me a bad review, I gave her 1 star, and that don't mean that they won't pair me with her again. But yeah, like cada cosa that I have to deal with sometimes. A lot of the times I deal with good people. Don't give me a hard time. They just want to get from point A to point B. But then sometimes we have, like I said, I don't really remember her name, but we're just gonna name her Barbara, because she sounded like a Barbara that gives you a freaking hard time. And yeah, like sometimes you have to deal with Barbaras, and they got the right one. I said, no, ma'am, like I wasn't even rude or nothing. Like, that's not what we're gonna do. You're gonna sit here and be respectful, because you're getting in my car. Like, homegirl, you must have had me all types of messed up. You're gonna get in my car. I'm doing you a favor by taking you wherever you need to go, and you're gonna sit here and give attitude. Not today, ma'am, or not that day. So yeah, that one was a quick, easy story. I have other crazier ones, nicer ones, sad ones, but that'll be for another story time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're an Uber driver, or if you ever dealt with a Barbara, comment down below. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support.